So earlier this past week, we saw a spike on Fisker, but price could not even get to this daily sellers level at $1.05 before returning to a price level where it began the week. Now, the other significance of this daily sellers level is that the 105 level is just below the round hole psychological number of $1. And so that remains a key line in the sand between the bears and the bulls. Nevertheless, again, price rose 14% only to return to levels where it began the week. Now, what was all the fuss in the spike, the gap higher? Well, the immediate catalyst in Fisker's rise was its announcement that it will conduct a dealer open house in its LA area headquarters on Tuesday. It seems the EV company, which so far only offers one base model, the Ocean SUV, has a pool of such folks to work with. According to its namesake CEO, Henrik Fisker, more than 120 dealers both on this continent and in Europe have expressed interest in selling the company's vehicles. The Fisker dealer open house coincides with a spat of EV stock bargain hunting that started last week on Monday. Like Fisker, many EV companies have slumped in price on the exchange for a number of reasons, one of which we had Tesla report their earnings and it was lackluster. While the investor reaction to Fisker's news was understandable and the broad rally somewhat justifiable, people should exercise caution here. Now, all EV stocks are created equal, and for the most part, the sector remains volatile. Fisker certainly has potential with its strategic shift, but the company still has to prove it can run a viable and thriving business. All right, so we kind of looked at the daily chart, and again, this dollar level is your key level. Again, below it, I'm looking for more bullish or bearish reaction, price action above it. Potentially, we can see some bullish price action. However, that's just really the first test. If you scroll up to the weekly chart, this is really the big level that price needs to breach and close above if we want to say with confirmation that Fisker has turned around, and that's the monthly sellers level at $1.85. Right, you have a drop in price based on candles and then the next drop, and you can see that a bit better on the monthly chart. This is what you call a drop, base and candle, and then the drop. All right, so yes, it was great news last week on Monday, but that was short-lived. One could say potentially price is forming a bottom. That remains to be seen. Best be sure I will report to you any news that comes out over the next coming weeks on Fisker. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.